my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone.
The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. Looking at their last 7 games, there's a lot to like, only dropping 1 game during that stretch.
Well, they've shown in their previous meetings with this club that they know how to beat these guys. But with that being said, you can be sure their opponent will give them a much different look than in the prior matchup.
Agreed. I mean, things probably won't be as easy for them this time around as they have been previously. They'll have a lot of different things thrown at them tonight. Many that they might not have seen before, so they'll have to be able to adjust on the fly.
And now, State Farm presents New York's starting 5. Walton in at shooting guard. Melo and Amari at the forward slots. Ish Smith is out there with Okafor. And for Oklahoma City, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. And so off the tip, it's New York. Smith outside. Westbrook against Walton. Westbrook with the steal. Jumps up. And the jam by Kevin Durant. Brought to you by Sprite, the Sprite Slam Cam on the replay.
Boy, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Now, here is Smith. Now, here's Walton. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden. And it's Smith missing. New York on D, and they played the Thunder once earlier in the season.
And the foul trouble that they were able to cause in that game, I thought was the key. They were very physical. They attacked the rim, and it helped them get to the line.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a few minutes to share with him. He said he knows he's facing an offense that can pick you apart if you sit back and let them do what they want. He told me, quote, on-the-ball pressure is key. If we can get up in their face after they cross the timeline, we'll be able to disrupt their rhythm. Let's see if they're successful, Kevin.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like, Clark, the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
Well, one of the best ways, Kevin, to contain a dangerous shooter is to keep the ball out of his hands. Deny him the ball, and deny has to be what your focus is.
Steve?
Well, if the key is, if you're going to deny, then you've got to anticipate the rotations. And so as long as they're schooled in the game plan tonight and they understand what they're trying to accomplish, they can be aggressive and deny and then go ahead and make the rotations from there.
And as Steve mentioned, a lot of the key players on the other side were stuck on the bench last time.
They were never afraid to drive the lane and put their bodies on the line. And as a result, they got the benefit of a lot of calls whenever there was contact.
A bit reckless there, trying to get that rebound, and he gets the call for going over the top.
Yeah, he practically tackled him. I mean, he was draped all over him, Steve. That was an easy one.
David West, he's checked in for Emeka Okafor. And here are the Thunder now. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
And nothing in that win was more important to them than the work they did on the boards. I thought that was the difference.
Well, the numbers in the rebounding department were tilted way in their favor, and that was a big factor in this outcome.
Smith outside, guarded by Harden. Smith dishes to Walton. Stolen by Durant.
And look at how quickly he got his hands in the way.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Here's Smith. Smith right side. He passes to Walton. Knocked away. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. And you take a look at Westbrook, one of the league's best, third in steals.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at what he's done defensively. His effort there has kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil. And he's actually helped his team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Durant, and Daquan Cook's subbed in for James Harden.
Did you see his balance there? Guys really faded away. I think that's why he missed.
Here is Cook, covered by Smith. And it's Cook missing. Knicks trail by 6. Smith outside. He dishes it to Walton. Now the feed to West. Nice move. And in he goes for the easy 2. West has got his first 2 points. Here is Cook. Now Anthony defending. Here is Cook. And there's the 3-second violation. Quickly, let's check out the Eastern Conference standings, the season in full bloom. Look at the Heat, best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And checking out New York, 8.5 games behind them.
Looking at the Knicks, they've been nothing more than a pedestrian team, kind of run-of-the-mill. We weren't sure quite what to make of them coming into the season. And as a matter of fact, I'm still baffled by them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just who they are. I mean, it's not a tremendously talented team. Perhaps you would have expected a little bit more out of them, but in the end, you know, they're just they're an average NBA team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. A different look for Oklahoma City. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Perkins. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Daquan Cook. Here is Durant, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Durant with a screen on Smith. It's Durant on the wing. Now Smith defending. There's the bucket. Good. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Releases from 15, and again, it's New York.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Westbrook kicks to Muhammad. Now Okafor defending. Here's Sefolosha. Walton defending. Walton hits the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. Durant for 3. Can't get it to go. New York trailing. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was just a terrific night shooting the ball. Everything was going. They played very well offensively.
Steve, it's amazing what shot making can do and how it can carry over to the rest of the game.
Walton, chance there to take the lead, missing. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1.
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Anthony. Guarded now by Durant. Anthony, he's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Perkins. And here are the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Now Harden, here's Ibaka. Anthony knocks it loose, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Smith, and they go to the intentional foul. First free throw missing for him. Sinks the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Step back shot. Again, Durant missing. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And fouling now is really your only option.
Yeah, and you just got to hope he misses the free throw so you can get back in the game, Steve.
First, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Two for 2, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
Here's Westbrook. Hangs in the air, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Can't complete the 3-point play, and it's still a 3-point ball game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second one is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make good use of your foul there.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
No good there. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
The team has an impressive 7-game win streak going. That's certainly something to be proud of. What has the team been doing to keep this streak alive for so long?
Have you been watching the games? I'm on a tear, man. I've lifted my game to a whole new level, and I'm bringing the team right along with me. I always knew I'd be a superstar in this league, and it's times like this when I'm reminded again and again that I truly am. We're going to hit 10 games next, then 15, then who knows? This thing could last for a while, so be prepared, sweetheart.
Yeah! How y'all doing out there? Alright, alright. Thank you for joining me this evening. How y'all feel? Cause I feel so. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. You fine and your awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well, let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Hands in the sky like AWE. Some call me awesome. Some call me busy. Call me often. Gator on my shirt. What did it look awesome?